Hello everyone. So this is a thing that I've been thinking about for Museum D'Alfonso, and I just want to talk about its Rainmaker layout and how they could improve it if they did map changes. So let's talk about its basic layout where so the basic layout for Museum Rainmaker is that you would drop down here or here depending on what weapon roll you are, and you want to head into mid to get the Rainmaker. And when you grab it, you have two options. You can either take this shortcut when the spinner is set up to, or you can go down the ramp. And when you get to the first checkpoint, it feels like you have only one option when this spinner is at its peak where you could climb up it. Okay, let's say I have the Rainmaker and it's a rare moment where you can go up here because the checkpoint or the final volcano pillar is at the left side, so it feels like you want to go to the left side. But in some cases, people would just try to get as fast as get close to the Rainmaker pedestal because the defending team has this side to work with where my cursor is and this side to work with. And it feels like you have no cover when you get to a certain point, because the defender could be here or on that side. And it makes it very hard to push in on this map for Rainmaker. So what they could do to fix the Rainmaker version of Museum is they can make this a squid surge, and they could extend this area to have a second checkpoint. And when I mean a squid surge spot, a couple weeks ago I made a video talking about how they could implement squid surges by making half of the wall paintable, but not all of it. So you have to do a squid surge to make squid surges more viable. So what they could do is they can make put a checkpoint right here, so they extend this side where a Rainmaker checkpoint could be right here. And then this is another valid way to get to Rainmaker. But there's one more thing I want to change about the Rainmaker version of Museum. They should just bring back the spinner where the Rainmaker pedestal was on in the first game. Because it will make more sense, because you have two options. This side or that side. If you go on this side, you have to wait for the spinner, or you can paint one of the walls on the spinner and you can get to the checkpoint. But if you go on, but you have an other option where they can make this a squid surge spot, but not down here, like around here they can make this squid surge spot where you can jump down here, do a squid surge, and then you're all on this side, and then you can get on the Rainmaker pedestal. And it's gonna be on the spinner thing back in the first game. Because I feel like with those map changes, it would open up options for the attackers who are getting the Rainmaker. Because when you spawn, you have this high ground, and you can cut them off from here. And if you're on the other side, you just cut them off, like I said earlier in the video. So that's just one thing I want to change for Museum Rainmaker. And the squid surge spot can stay there for all of the modes. It will give more options, so it doesn't feel like that Rainmaker Museum is very limited. Because you would have an extra route to go to, and then there's a squid surge spot to make squid surges more valuable or viable. Because they can put a checkpoint right here, and then this path is viable, because originally this path is only like accessible to defenders unless you go on this side. But why would you go to this side if you can just swim straight? So so now I want to show you how I would change the map on like a full like map top view. So I'm just gonna switch to that real quick. Alright, so we're on sendu.inc so we can get a full view. And so what we're gonna do to make museum like feel like a better map for Rainmaker is that we're gonna wait on, I'm trying to figure this out. Alright, so this square is gonna represent a squid surge, and we're just gonna do one side because this can apply to the other side. So this is gonna rep a squid surge. We're gonna put a squid surge right here where like you can jump down squid surge and then you get to the top, and then a squid surge on this side so you can get to the to another checkpoint. And I want to extend this area for the checkpoint so it doesn't feel cramped if you're defending. Like we can add like high ground here and make this much larger so you could defend. And we could put a triangle right here, and this is gonna rep a second checkpoint. So okay, so imagine the Trizuka is the Rainmaker. So like you can either go this side and then go here, but like imagine there's defenders there, so you can go the long way, do a squid surge, get the checkpoint up here. And this might be like situational because this is a faster route and this is a much more safer route. But remember that this Rainmaker pedestal is gonna go up here, and it's gonna have its spinner back from Splatoon 1. So, okay, so imagine this plus is the spinner from Splatoon 1, because it was in the Return to the Mammalians trailer. So this is going to be the Rainmaker pedestal. So like now you wouldn't have to rush all the way here because you have to get on top here. And keep in mind that the walls on the spinners will be inkable. So like you can just climb up there regularly as well. But it will be faster to either do a squid surge, get to this elbow here, right, and then wait until this is a jump, and then you can get to the Rainmaker, and then you can get to the final pedestal, or you can go to the second checkpoint, go on this side and wait. And I think I have a theory why they did this in the actual game. I think it's because like when you spawn, like for the original Rainmaker version, like the spawn region was right here, so like you could like defend from this side, like you could appear here and defend on this side, but not on this side. So what I was thinking, they could just add to the spawn region by adding a platform, so like you could easily get to like they can just add a platform here where you can easily get to this side so you can defend. And they can just make the spawn region, like they could just extend this where like you can't just spawn on the Rainmaker. So yeah, this is what I think like they could redesign the Rainmaker version for Museum. Because like if we're talking about the tower control route, it would go around here, and if that squid surge spot was in TC, it would kind of be overpowered. So it would only be here for the Rainmaker version. In this squid surge spot where it's not accessible when you're in mid, but if you're like reach it, like you could reach toward it, like this will be a good squid surge spot. It's not gonna be like all the way to the bottom where attackers who are on this side could get to it. It's where like they have to get here to get on top here. So they don't have to wait for this spinner to be in a layout where they can get it. Yeah, so this is what I just want to talk about, like how they could redesign Museum Rain by bringing back this spinner. Mainly for Rainmaker. I don't know for the other modes. It will be useful. It will be cool if it was in the other modes, but I just want to talk about the Rainmaker version. So thank you guys for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. All right, bye.